Berated B-rated movies. Welcome to Berated B-rated movies, where B-rated isn't a bad word. I'm Anthony.
What is going on, everybody?
Anthony, sorry.
Ooh,
I messed up.
I was waiting to see if you were going to do it or not. I am Brian, like always.
What's going on, man?
You know, waiting for school to get out. What is about almost 3 more weeks?
Wow.
You know, it's maybe 4. The stupidest shit about my son's school. He gets out on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Monday.
Like, that's the end of the school year is a Monday?
Yeah.
Not a Friday?
No. But they're like, well, they'll only do, they'll get out at, 12:30 on Monday. Like, oh, okay. So, why didn't you just release them on Friday? Yeah.
So they have to do a full week, then a half day? Because our half day, final day was like a Friday.
Yeah. You know what else is some bullshit?
Well, maybe it's like a pay thing. Like they have to have so many days a year and so many heads.
We've had more than enough days.
Kind of thing.
Dude, when we were younger, everybody went to school like Labor Day weekend, like the first week of September.
Mm-hmm.
My kid gets out the end of May and starts the 1st of August. So they have June and July off, and that's it.
Wow.
Yeah. This is how it was last year. And I'm pretty sure the year before. But yeah, June and July, and that's it. Like, I talked to, my sisters in, other states, and they start after us, and they get out, before us or something. And they don't even go to school on Fridays. I'm like, what the hell? How is that even possible?
It's crazy.
Yeah, it sucks. This school year was weird because normally, we have our school year, and then we have, our spring break, and then we come back to school for, 3 weeks, and it's done. Our spring break was, 3 weeks ago, at least. And everybody's like, damn, why'd you go to spring break so early? I was like, I don't know. What the fuck? Yeah, it's ridiculous. This school year was such a crock of shit. They started school so late and got out so late. He doesn't get out of school until, 3:15.
Jeez.
Man.
Well, that was around the time we would get out of school when I was a kid, because they pushed everything back. We were getting out at 2:30, and then they, moved the hours back, so we got out at 3:30.
Yeah, so, you know where my son's school is, and then it's 1.9 miles away from my house. But, with that 1.9 miles away from the house, if we were to let him ride the bus, he wouldn't get home until, after 4. Okay, so, if we let him ride the bus home.
So how long is this bus trip?
Exactly. So he'll get home till, let's just say he gets home at 4. But here's another weird thing, too, getting on the bus, is we leave our house at a specific time. It takes us 5 minutes to get to his school. Mm-hmm. And then we wait. While we're waiting there for a big chunk of time. We don't see any school buses leave. We don't see any of that shit. And so what they do is the school goes to the classes first. And it's like, hey, whoever's riding the bus, leave now. And so the kids that ride the bus get to leave school early anyways. So they leave before school's even out, but then it takes them a fucking hour and a half to get home.
That's crazy.
You can walk home fast and ride the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we do it again this year, if school starts the same time next year, then if we let him ride the bus, we probably won't, because it's so much quicker. If he got home at 4 o'clock, and then he has an hour to play, do homework, everything until dinner time around 5, then when does he have time to go to sports?
Exactly.
What the fuck, man? I swear, we used to catch our bus at 7, and then we would be home. School got out at 2.
I mean, when I was in, I want to say 7th and 8th grade, they redrew the lines on when or the distance at which you could take the bus, and our address fell just outside the lines, like we were a little too close. So I ended up like every day after school, I would have to walk from school, and it was 3 miles.
Yeah, fuck that. Now your kid's supposed to live 2 miles away from the school in order for them to ride the bus. But like I said, my house, my house, there's like, 4 roads before my road?
Yeah.
About there, know? So,
near and about.
Yeah, my house is 1.9 miles. So technically, you have to be behind my house to ride the bus. But the bus stop is at that empty lot right there when you turn onto my street. Yeah. And so there's kids that live before us that also ride the bus. And they have built so many houses behind our house that there is a bus stop all the way back there that they were trying to, I guess, make the kids in front of us, in front of our house, walk all the way down there, which is like a good, half a mile, 3/4 of a mile down the road. And so the parents are like, no. And so since they built so many houses, there's an entire new bus stop way down there and the original bus stop in front of our house, But it's just, like I said, it takes forever to, and so I think the bus picks them up at something crazy like 7:19, 7:13 in the morning.
Like an exact time?
That's when it's supposed to pick them up.
Okay.
When it's supposed to pick them up. And so I leave our house. I usually drop my son off about 8:45, and I see the kids walking off the bus. I'm like, it takes you almost an hour from the bus picking them up from my house to drive the 1.9 mile. I don't know how many stops they have.
I mean, I guess it's one of those things that I guess if you're like a busy parent and you have work at a certain time that you kind of just have to do it.
Yeah, but what's funny too is that even though our kid doesn't ride the bus, we still get the notifications almost every day. It's like, your bus is running 20 minutes late. Your bus is doing this.
Wow.
Dude, there's sometimes like at the beginning of the school year where there's like, your bus isn't coming today. And you're like, so what the fuck do the kids do that their parents like, all right, because ever since we've put Kane in kindergarten, there's been parents that are just like, you're a grown man now, son. You're 5 years old. I'll see you.
School.
I'll see, dude. No shit.
Go west, young man.
Not even kidding. Not even kidding. You know how busy that street is, dude. There's like little 5-year-old kids walking by themselves, 6-year-old kids walking by themselves.
When I was walking, I was like 12 or 13.
Fuck that.
I mean, but I lived in like the safest place in the world where all we had was crazy murders.
Nope.
Like people didn't, there wasn't a ton of violence.
And, I saw this one kid, there's technically 2 crosswalks for his school. One kid went to the first crosswalk and just stood there. And this parent and I saw this kid, and we're just like, what the fuck? And so we go over, it's like, what are you doing? And he's like, well, my parents told me that walk to the crosswalk and then don't cross street until somebody crosses, till the cross guard comes. We're just like, what school do you go to? He's like, I don't know. We're like, what the fuck? Who's your teacher? He's like, I don't know. So we're just like, what the shit? And so like, I had to call up the principal, like, yo, there's some random kid out here that's like, I don't even know if he goes to your school or not. He might have, he might not have. We put it just fucking, because there's another school at the opposite end of the block. So we're like, we don't fucking threw some kid in some random school. Yeah. And we're just like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of parents are just like, all right, Carl, I'll see you in 8 hours.
Yeah.
Jeez. There's a kitty corner to my house. I'm pretty sure it's a special needs bus that picks up a student. And I see the parents drive up, honk, honk, bye, and drive off. And so I was like, dude, you leave your kid, like, just unattended, like, and there's no way that kid's maybe a year older than my son.
Wow.
Maybe a year younger. I don't know. But it's a young kid, and the parents are just like, peace. Hopefully your bus comes. Like that. If that bus never comes.
Then he's just standing there.
Right?
They're just standing there, yeah.
What if I come home at like 4:00 and he's been standing there all day long? Like, nope, bus never came. He's got a fucking, what is it?
It's gonna sound terrible. I got dropped off at school on a day off.
God. God, everybody hates Chris status.
Fucking seriously, yeah. I mean, it was like a mistake. Like the whole thing got figured out, but
no, just nuts. So yeah, anyways, the end of the school year is 12:30 on a Monday. But that's what I was gonna say. The bullshit too is, remember like yearbooks, how cool that used to be, like the last day of school or something like that. Bring your yearbook and all your friends sign it and everything like that.
Yeah.
Fuck no. They're like, okay, we'll give it to you 2 weeks into summer vacation. And we're like, what? So our kid, he doesn't even get signatures and anything like that? What was really funny, though, is
why do they not want the kids that don't get signatures to be hurt?
Oh, well. Get some fucking friends.
Yeah, really.
Get your teacher to sign it. We had one of our kids, one of his teachers wrote, "I love you," and we're like, what the shit? All right,
okay, that's very modern of you.
I instantly came home. I called Chris Hansen. I was like, you need to check this teacher out. And everybody's like, yo, it's nothing. And then you look at it and you're just like,
look a little shady.
Pretty weird. I was like, dude, you got like 13 years before you can holler at my kid. Yeah, but that's all it says. Like, I love you.
It's very weird.
Like, not like I heart. And
yeah.
Like that. We're just waiting for like, I love you. P.S.
I love your work effort.
Here is my address. Don't tell your parents. It's going to turn into like a South Park episode where the kindergarten and the teacher, for real, dude.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. I love you. I'm just like, that's weird. Thankfully, it was, a decent teacher, I guess.
I mean, it's probably well-meaning, but still,
it's still kind of,
words out of context have interpretation.
Yes.
So,
like, oh, I heart you. Have a good summer. No, just straight, I love you. You're just like, what? All right. Thank you.
Maybe don't lean so strong into that one.
You need to stay after class. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So fucked.
Yeah.
But yeah. 12:30 on a Monday. Kind of dumb shit is that?
That's funny.
Anyways.
Yeah.
What we got going on?
We are watching. I was gonna wait to include some type of drum roll.
I thought you were gonna do some voice, and I was gonna be like, "Don't do it."
No, we're watching Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Yes,
because now it's finally on streaming.
Right. When you found this and sent it to me, I was like, "Oh my God!"
Did I send it to you, or did you send it to me? I don't remember.
Oh, I did find it and send it to you.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you did a bunch of research and being like, dude, it's not out yet. It's being made, or it's the concept of it so far, everything like that. I
think at that point it was filmed.
Or it was starting or something, because that was, everybody was talking about it, and blah, blah, blah. Everybody was so pissed off and everything like that. You're just like, guess what? It's a movie.
Which I love the hate, because it's always, especially for this one, it's like stupid and irrational hate.
It's just like, it's the whole thing, like, what do you call it? It's a movie. You don't want to see the movie? Guess what?
Don't go.
What?
Is that a crazy thought?
That is.
Nowadays, because it's like, I didn't like any of the RoboCops past 2. So what did I do?
You didn't see them.
I have never seen any of them, because I don't want the image of RoboCop ruined for me.
Yeah, guess what? If you don't want to watch a movie...
If the beloved childhood character Winnie the Pooh is like your favorite, and you don't want it ruined for you,
if for some reason you're just some, I don't want to say weirdo that's like, no, not Winnie, then guess what? You don't got to watch it.
Like, who was it? Reese Frake Waterfield was like, I saw a few times on his Instagram, he would post video messages or that he got from people, like cussing him out for making this disgusting film.
Yeah, then don't watch it.
Yeah,
it's that easy.
It's cool, man.
You know, I don't know if you ever watched that. Let's see, back in about 2005, there was this video. It involved two of the same-sex people with a drinking device.
We're talking about Two Girls, One Cup.
Well, I was going to say that name. But did you ever watch that?
No, not really my bag.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I did. Right? Like, but it was one of those things,
I thought that was banned in the United States.
I don't know how the fuck I found it. Well, I didn't find it. My neighbor, he's like, come over and check this out, man. And like, it had already been talked about and everything like that. And so I was like, fuck, I heard about this shit. Are we really going to watch this? And so we watched, like, I don't know how long it is. Like, I think it was like more of a contest of like, who's going to be like, all right, man, fuck. Turn it off. Jesus. You know, but we watched, I don't even remember, like a couple minutes of it maybe. Until we're just like, all right, well.
Just tapped out.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm good.
I was like, all right, we're never going to fucking eat pudding ever again. You know? But that's my own fault. I could have been like, no, I want to watch that shit. You know? You know how many fucking soap operas I've watched? None. Because I don't want to watch them.
Exactly.
Boom.
Like,
problem solved.
And did it bother your life
that someone made
greatly that somebody made a soap opera?
And you know what's funny here too is, remember after Game of Thrones, the ending came out?
Yeah.
They're like, how many, like something ridiculous, like 6 million people signed a petition saying redo it. Redo what, bitch?
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Like, this was my story. I wrote it. This is what I want.
I didn't really love the way that season played, but at the same time, I know better than to know that they're magically going to go back and redo the last season.
Because how much money do you think it costs?
Okay, judging by the numbers, if you're talking like season 1, it was roughly about 100 million
for the entire season,
to make the whole season.
No fucking way.
By the time they got, I think like season 2, they had to ask for additional money to do the Battle of the Blackwater. Like, otherwise they were going to reference the Battle of the Blackwater because they just didn't have the money to do a ship battle. So they had to go back to HBO and ask them for more money. And then by the time you get to season 8, it's like a ton of CGI. It's dragons, it's wolves, it's White Walkers and all this stuff. Like, the budget was probably well into the 200 millions. So,
no fucking way.
Like, so for them to decide to cut the number of episodes, that was probably a money decision because the show was too expensive to make.
Dude, I would have thought that shit would have been way, way, way over hundreds of millions of dollars. I gotta say, probably at least 500. At least, I would think that with all that shit that goes on, all the death, destruction, explosions.
Well, that and the year over year that actors make more money each
year.
Which is why a lot of successful shows get canceled. Like, what was it, 24 got canceled?
Why you gotta be fucking an asshole?
In its 10th season, but that wasn't, and it was still high in the ratings, and it wasn't because it was a bad show. It's because Kiefer Sutherland's contract cost a fucking grip.
Yeah, so guess what? You can either continue making a good amount of money, or you can demand more and not make any money. Fucking idiots.
Well, yeah, like what was it with The Simpsons? All the voice actors had to take a pay cut around the 25th or the 30th season because they were going to cancel the show because it just cost too much to make.
Yeah, so then you still take a pay cut. I guarantee you're still making fucking over $100,000 an episode. If those bitches from fucking Teen Mom are making $85,000 an episode, you know. And there goes a bunch of our listeners. I love those Teen Moms.
I'm pretty sure whoever's listening to this show
doesn't listen to Teen Mom.
Doesn't watch Teen Mom.
Fucking, I'll give you $5. You can name how many girls were on there.
I know.
Name 3 of them.
I know. I can name 2. Janelle, but that's because she's always in the news and getting arrested.
Is she like that gangster ass chick that like fights her mom?
Yeah, that's the one.
All right.
That's the one. I believe that was the one whose husband took the dog out back and shot him because he got aggressive with the baby.
Old Yeller status, huh?
Yeah, and that made the news. It was a whole big deal. Then there was I can't think of her name right now. The one that went to or like signed a deal with some sex toy company to get a plastic mold of her vagina made.
Oh yeah, was that Farrah?
Farrah Abraham.
Because she also got into.
She was also on X on the Beach, which she was a nightmare.
Didn't she? No, I remember that she got into the porn business.
Yeah, she did porn and she had sex toys of her vagina made.
Really weird. It's so fucking weird. It's like, hey, you guys got any 16-year-old girls pregnant or vaginas? I'd be like, yeah, hold on. I'd be like,
I'm pretty sure it was like after the kid though.
Chris Hansen, come in. Chris Hansen.
It's after the kid and it's after she's 18.
So it's just, there's like, yeah, it actually is just a fucking Arby's roast beef sandwich. It's just a mold of a double cheddar and beef or beef and cheddar. Yeah. There you go.
Oh my God.
She's like, I'm not listening to your episode anymore, guys. God. But anyways.
Wow, I can't believe you went there.
That's probably, but really excited about this movie, man.
Yeah. Oh, we should also mention merch is coming soon.
Yeah.
We're going to start with t-shirts and then
Hats.
bring in some other things, hats, stickers.
I know we put the pictures of the merch up, but those are just the designs.
Yeah.
Right? So they can give other colors, t-shirts.
Well, other color t-shirt for the same design, basically. Like, we'll give color options for the shirts and then work on some hat designs.
Those giant hats.
No, thank you. Looks like a small child wearing a hat.
Dude,
Stupid.
I'm telling you, man. Get that shit and go running.
It would just flop down in your face.
Yeah. I also have a feeling that we're probably going to get sloppy tonight because we're not drinking just one bottle of liquor.
But they're all like halves and quarter bottles because I have a bunch of bottles.
These random ones that we try to knock out a bottle, depending on what the movie it is.
Yeah.
If it's only like an hour and 20 minutes, then we're not going to be able to kill a fifth of liquor.
That's true.
Within that, 80 minutes.
These lean, efficient 70 and 80-minute movies.
Right? So, I think we're just going to be mixing a bunch of different whiskeys.
Pretty much.
We took a picture of it. We'll post the bottles of them.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, it's about that.
Take a break here, and we'll be back with the beginning of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Can't wait.
And we're back with the beginning of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Can you do a fucking voice?
I don't think I can.
I don't even know what the fuck they sound like. Oh, is it one say hoo 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 or some shit like that?
I think that's Tigger, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. Uh-oh. Might be a little, All right, so now we're starting out with, just the creepy-ass drawings of...
Yeah.
Is that... What the fuck?
You got Owl, yeah.
Owl, Rabbit, Eeyore, Piglet, and Winnie the Pooh. So it's just like those, those old versions of, Mickey Mouse. Well, they're not old versions. It's the new versions of Minnie the Mouse or Minnie the Mouse, Mickey the Mouse.
Mickey the Mouse.
And they just draw them so it looks all fucking evil and everything. And you're just like, you want my 3-year-old to watch this shit? Like, that's the kind of drawings that they're doing right now that look all creepy.
Like the Demented cartoons?
Well, no, it's on
a little too adult.
Yeah, but it's on Disney and Nickelodeon and shit like that. And you're just like, damn, all right.
Yeah. So basically, we're going through the story of Christopher Robin meets these animals that have human tendencies in the forest, and then teaches them how to live.
It's fading away, and they're all getting nothing but skin and bones.
Because he leaves to go to college.
What the fuck? Why do they still live in the woods?
But they still live in the woods because they can't hunt.
Did that just say they fucking ate Eeyore?
They eat Eeyore.
But his tail always falls off. So, who ate that? How'd he go to college? He still looks like he's 11 years old. Like he's motherfucking... That ain't Doogie Howser. Oh, Anthony. If we ever got into an accident... Ew. So they made a grave site for Eeyore.
Yeah.
And they put his tail.
There's a key point. They swear to never talk again.
Oh.
This is 5 years later.
So if we were ever in a situation where you had to eat me, would you give me a burial? Or would you be like, I fucking ate that guy. Fuck him.
No, that'd be weird, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry I ate your ribs.
So now we have Christopher Robin.
5 years later. Just walking through the woods.
With his wife, I believe. Fiance
some
wife.
Girl.
Yeah.
He got wifed up in 5 years.
Yeah, apparently.
But I like how there's all that chopped wood right there.
Yeah.
So what, they're at a cabin?
Basically, like, they're near stuff that, like, they're supposed to be, like, off the beaten path, right?
I don't know, but I can tell you I don't like his sweater.
Yeah.
Is that leather patches on his shoulder?
I think so.
Man. Where was this filmed? Do you know? Like London?
Somewhere in England. I don't know.
Okay, so it's not an American movie.
No, this is not an American movie.
All right, then.
But we're in 100 Acre Wood.
Not woods.
Wood.
100 Acre Wood.
Because it's from the book.
That's what I said. Isn't it 100 Acre Woods?
I thought it's wood.
No, woods.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's woods. Because you can't say, hey, have you ever been to the Amazon for it? Like,
okay,
it's
fair.
woods.
Fair point. So now he asks her, like, do you really believe me that I have these animal friends that, you know, can talk to me?
Ooh, that would be hard to believe.
And she's like, no, I think you were just young and you had an imagination.
He's like, it was 5 years ago.
But an imagination until you were 18?
Yeah. He ain't motherfucking Mark Wahlberg.
That's true.
Yeah. It was 5 years ago. I think I know as an adult man going to college.
Yeah.
If I had real animals talking to me or not.
Real animals were talking to me, yes.
And then, if not, what does that show you as the woman that is dating me or married to me? You just support my psychotic episodes that...
I think it just shows she just loves him for him.
Oh, so now he's saying Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore.
Yeah.
Guess what, bitch? Eeyore ain't there anymore. So now they're still just hiking through the woods somewhere.
They're going deeper and deeper. So they were in kind of
That's
like
what
a
she said.
They were on like a, you know, a trodden path, like people had used that area.
For sure, because those logs had...
But now we're in more of like this requires trekking to get
right.
to somewhere.
You need to have on a certain pair of shoes.
Yeah.
If you're going to be getting through this forest.
No vans or keds.
Those do look like... When I went camping, however many weeks ago, I really thought it was going to look something like this, because last time I went camping, when I was like 17 years old, it was camping in a forest.
Yeah.
And so we brought like throwing hatchets and shit like that, and then we go out there, it's like nothing but fucking desert, and I'm like, all right, what the fuck? So
now we're in like full on in 100 Acre Wood at the actual site.
Oh.
And there's blood on the honey pot.
It's a blood pot. And he's saying, what happened to you after all these years? Bitch, you've been gone for 5 years. A lot of shit can happen in 5 years.
So now his wife has correctly assessed that, like, this is fucked up. We need to get out of here.
I mean, I support her. Because if there's just pots of blood everywhere...
That's not right.
I mean, not really.
I'd get out of there.
I mean, they could be barbecue sauce. You know, only way to find out is if you dip your fingers in.
But it's dried, and we see dried honey jars.
Yeah, no, they're not dried. Look. Oh, it's raining.
Oh, it's raining, yeah.
All right, I was about to say the blood is fresh.
And Eeyore's gravesite.
Eeyore, R.I.P. R.I.P. Cuh. Maybe you should fucking... Ew, and there's his tail. That was hanging on it.
Oh, yeah.
What the shit? See, so, no. Look at that. So it's just the bottles of honey that are like almost empty, but they're on their side. And so there's probably at least like, let's say 10 to 20% left.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you could have easily got multiple spoonfuls.
Yeah, but do you think Winnie the Pooh is using a spoon?
If he's not, that's
Have you ever seen him use a spoon?
That's your own fault. You can talk, you can stand upright, you can do all, you know, use a utensil.
So now he's going up into...
Damn, that is a nice ass looking treehouse.
The treehouse.
It's probably all has holes in it and everything like that, you know.
This place looks like Life After People, like the land that time forgot. This is so desolate.
He's going there looking around. Piglet, hello. Damn, and see, that's another thing that I don't ever understand is you see that wood, that the bunk bed.
Yeah.
And that wood ain't finished.
No.
But she's putting her hands on it and dragging her hands across it. You know how many splinters you're going to get?
Yeah.
He doesn't have any duct tape or anything like that there to get that splinter out. How you going to get that splinter out?
So now they're going through all of their stuff. And so she's trying to tell him again, we need to leave.
I mean, he's a pretty shitty owner. Like, if all of a sudden I left for 5 years and I came back, I wouldn't expect my dog to be alive.
Yeah.
Like, all right, good luck.
So now they're hiding.
Oh, and somebody's got some boots coming in. But, you know...
Those are big legs.
If my dog was like, hey, I've been able to talk this whole time. I'm like, all right, fend for yourself. I'll see you after I get my fucking bachelor's degree.
Yeah. It feels like a really shitty plan. Like you're really just leaving them to the wayside and you're not like figuring out a way for them to take care of themselves.
You're my best friend. I'll see you in 5 years if you survive.
Yeah, basically, like you broke it, you bought it.
By the way, Eeyore's a pussy. Why'd you tell me that? Just saying. Just in case you need to make a rash decision.
I mean, if you were going to eat any one of them. So now...
Good God, this drink.
Their time has passed.
And now it's nighttime. Are those multiple trailers?
Yeah. Those look like those Airstreams.
Those mobile home?
Yeah.
Like the fifth wheels.
Yeah.
Some people call them.
Or Gulfstream or Airstream, whatever it is. The Gulfstream's a plane. Airstream.
Where it's like just the tin.
Yeah.
You know? Just buy multiple ones of those. You know, I saw this thing where this person won the lottery and bought just 3 or 4 of those and just like put them all together. And you're just like, why don't you buy a house? Don't buy fucking 4 trailers and then just weld them together.
Not a bad idea, actually.
I mean, you can't fucking move it. Might as well just get a house.
So Pooh is sleeping, but they are going to sneak off because they obviously don't want to encounter him.
Who pays the electricity bill?
Yeah, that is a good question.
There's multiple trailers. Where'd those trailers come from?
So now they're going to hide again.
Oh,
and here comes
shit.
Piglet with a chain around his wife's neck.
And he automatically knew it was Piglet. Piglet, stop.
And he's pleading with Piglet to...
It's all right. It's just Piglet. Our protector doesn't like Piglet fucking around.
Man, so Piglet snaps her neck.
Holy shit. Instantly.
But, okay, so like his skin has got to be itchy as hell because he's wearing that thick wool sweater and it's wet. because it was raining when they were walking in.
Yeah. You know something weird that I heard, though? So my father-in-law, he's like, because we're asking a bunch of shit where it's like, I don't get how people can walk around out here when in the summertime with like sweaters. And he's like, actually, like wool sweaters, they pull the moisture and heat from your body into it. I was like, I'll just trust your word. I ain't going to fucking be like, hey,
Okay.
Anthony, it's 110 degrees. Grab your wool sweater and come over.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So now he
Lightning
sees Pooh.
striking.
So he's still okay. So he still obviously has not grasped that they're evil, and asked them why they're doing this.
I mean, he's been gone for 5 years. Yeah, he needs to be apologized. Like, hey, guys, I'm sorry that I left you to fend for yourself for 5 years while I was out trying to get an education. Damn. So now they're cornering him. Are they going to murk him? You know what? I'm really glad.
They're just like swarming him slowly.
Slowly.
Which, okay, if quick versus slow, this is creepier. This makes me feel
Hell yeah.
like all sorts of wrong.
Or if there's fuck with him, as soon as they get in, they just give him a big long hug. So we've missed you. You've been gone for 5 years. By the way, we did have to eat a couple people.
Which that would make me feel weirder.
Right?
Because this is a weird way to give a hug.
God, is that fucking Rocksteady from Ninja Turtles? It's not Piglet.
So we get a depicted drawing of them dragging him off to show him Eeyore's body.
Is that his body in the fire?
I'm assuming that's Eeyore's body.
That looked like a human body in a fetal position.
Was it? Or
And
maybe that was
that's-
her body.
Ooh, and now that was the opening scene? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's our opening, yeah.
God damn. All right, now we're going through credits. You know what I am happy about this movie is that he's not wearing those little bitch ass khaki shorts
Oh, yeah.
and the overalls.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably can't use that because that's a Disney thing more so than a...
I have khaki shorts and overalls.
But yeah, but they probably can't use any of the Disney representations.
Man, you don't own clothes or trends. What if his dad owns a yacht? You see?
Very true.
My dad's a lawyer. My dad plays lacrosse. See? You don't know where my next angle is going to be.
I don't.
Boom. All right, we're still going through credits. There's this newspaper articles.
Of just murders in 100 Acre Wood.
God.
Which, if they're supposed to be like skinny and frail, like Pooh looks...
I'm guaranteeing. Where's Al and Tigger? There's no way Tigger fucking got murked up by these
he's
two.
either like Samoan or obese, but like he's gigantic.
There's no way Tigger, a tiger, fucking...
Tigger.
I said Tigger,
You
a
said
tiger. Tigger, a tiger,
Yeah.
lost to Piglet. Winnie the Pooh could potentially give him a run for his money,
That's true.
but ain't no way Tigger got...
So now, this is Maria, played by Maria Taylor.
All right.
And she's in therapy.
For what? God, looking at her therapist, that would put me in therapy.
But they're not really, they're not really saying what. Jeez, that's rough. That's so mean.
That was pretty fucked up.
They're not really, basically, she's been in therapy. This is what we're getting from this is, but they haven't told us why she's here yet.
Jesus. I apologize. That was.
You're good. You're good.
See, it's just what the fuck. This mixing of whiskeys. It's pretty funny. See, and look, it looks like it's a warm day, and she's just rocking that turtleneck sweater, man. Like that's got to be way hot. So she's still just talking to the therapist. And she's like, I wonder if whatever insurance is covering this.
She must have great insurance if she can afford therapy.
Just sit there.
And it's not BetterHelp.
All right.
Yeah, so her therapist basically like suggests to her that she should just have a weekend to get away and not think about things, and you know, and you know, kind of, you know, reconnect with herself.
I like that. I was like, you know what, Anthony, you seem stressed. Just take a quick vacation to, you know, outside the country, man. Just go to Sweden for like a week or two. Clear your mind. Be like, I can go to like the park.
Yeah, I can do that.
Right?
I can't afford to go to Sweden.
Right? What do you mean? You can't afford to take a month off of work, clear your mind? And that's what they say. They say, you know what? You need to put yourself first. No, bitch, I need to put my bills first.
Yeah, that's putting me first.
Yeah. Your house will be here when it comes back. I mean, it might be foreclosed. But
so she's driving, and she gets a call from one of her friends saying that her friend is running late and is about 2 hours behind. So they're on their way.
I mean, you could have called me any time before this and been like, hey, I'm running late. Not, all right, I'm pulling up. Well, I'm not. I've got 2 hours behind.
So she stops off at the petrol station.
At the creepy gas. What the fuck? Where there's been shitty cars that have just parked there so long that...
This place doesn't even look like it's open.
Yeah, because the weeds are growing around the cars.
Yeah.
So that's how long they've been there. This ain't fucking... What is it? To build a murderer?
Or, making a murderer.
Making a murderer.
I'm here to photograph a car for you.
Yeah. Hi, I was wondering if you have any shitty cars that have been parked here long enough for the vines to grow on them.
So she goes in. That's brave.
See, you just need to go in one step and look in there and see that nothing is open and nothing works, and then turn around and leave.
Looks like it hasn't been taken care of in years.
This place looks like somebody, like somehow from up above, just dumped a bunch of garbage into it and then left. There's literally hundreds of holes in the ceiling.
The guys from Pickers would literally just be like, fuck this shit, and just right back out the other way.
Yeah. What was the last name of the really big hurricane that hit someplace, or tornado? Because I'm pretty sure this is the place where it was.
Well, the most recent one? I don't know.
Any of them.
Katrina?
Yeah, that was hurricane. Yeah, but look at this. It's like a fucking Hoarders, except it's where I work.
Yeah. So this was at some point a mechanic shop
and then
gas station.
And then he got too busy hoarding.
Apparently, yeah.
And he can't find his tools.
So he tells her those pumps haven't worked in years.
Oh,
gas
you don't
is 2 miles
say.
up the road. Yeah, they didn't look like they worked.
Oh. Now there's cars inside the building, too, that have shit growing on them.
So she turns around and runs directly into
Jesus,
two
Jason
other people.
Momoa?
Like, yeah, and his blonde...
Mason Jojoa?
Mason Jojoa and his blonde wife.
But at the same time, so he fooled 3 people thinking that gas station was still working.
Yeah.
Because 2 people walked in after her.
Yeah.
Is that just a fucking normal thing in London?
Okay, the other thing is also those people, it's like if you're walking up directly behind somebody, fucking hum, please. Like, because if I turn around, I'm going to run right into you.
Right.
So now, I'm assuming 5 of the 6 girls have showed up.
So there's just going to be a nice...
Like a girls' trip?
Slumber party, huh?
Yeah.
There's going to be a nice movies with boobies.
So they go to this English house.
This is a fucking gigantic, beautiful ass looking house, though.
Except for, okay, that stairwell looks like an Escher painting.
Dude.
It looks nonsensical. Like, there's no space on that stairs to walk.
No, there's enough space in there to walk, but how are you going to get a fucking bed up those stairs?
Yeah, how do they get anything in this house
exactly
on the 2nd or 3rd floor? Because the stairs look tiny.
Yeah, the stairs went up then to the right, then to the right, then to the right, and then up. And you're just like, what the shit?
It looks psychotic.
You ain't getting a king-size bed up there.
So now they're saying, okay, we're going to take everybody's cell phones.
I don't know why. So that's another thing, too, that we need to put. I need to take notes. Don't get rid of your cell phone.
Yeah, we're going to take all your cell phones. So if a murderer comes...
We're going to take all your cell phones and we're in the middle of nowhere. The woods.
Yeah. Like the middle of the land that time forgot.
God.
So they leave Maria downstairs.
Maria.
This is the girl that... Yeah, she's on the phone. So this is very obviously the redhead is the girl that was 2 hours behind.
She had to stay back and cake on all that SPF 50.
I mean, she's a ginger.
Nah, look at those roots.
Okay,
fair enough. But then look at her eyebrows.
But at least it's not like a nasty wig.
Dude, I had this therapist that I worked with. And she was like platinum blonde, right?
Yeah.
And we never knew because she dyed her eyebrows and her hair.
Which is smart.
Like dark brown. And you just look at it and you're just like, oh, for sure you're this, you know? And then something happened. We were talking. Oh,
yeah.
Uh-oh.
So now the friend.
Is Pooh chasing her?
Yeah, that's Pooh.
Good God.
Like, and he's like full on sprinting.
Why doesn't he run like a bear though? That would be more creepy, dude.
It's probably hard to run like a bear when you have that gigantic gut,
dude.
But so now she crawls under a garage door into.
Yeah, there you go. The most rust and fucking tetanus filled.
Yeah, this is like the tetanus factory.
I'm pretty sure this is where tetanus was invented.
So now she's hiding.
Just like some other infectious disease.
There's no bats, nor is there soup here, sir.
Oh, good God. So Winnie the Pooh is wearing just fucking...
like overalls and...
like Mario. He looks like Mario. What the fuck? But could you imagine if he started chasing after her like... and like the dude in Split?
Oh, yeah.
He was like running like on his all bounding. Fours. Fuck that.
That's creepy.
Dude.
So she thinks she's safe and pops her head up and breathes.
And
Pooh's right behind her and grabs her by the neck and...
by the hair and her shirt.
Oh, wow. And pulls her shirt straight off.
All right. Well, there was boobies in this.
It's like a warm-up jersey.
All right. I mean, yeah.
It's like...
shirt might have had Velcro on the back of it.
And I'm pretty sure... Okay, so this is a wood chipper, right?
He's pushing her head to something.
Yeah, this is a wood
and
chipper.
Hiya!
And he slams her head. Damn.
3, 4, 5, half dozen, 7.
I mean, at least it's not a Gallagher head.
8. Yep. So
That's
he was pushing. He just knocked her out, and now he's putting her into the wood chipper. I mean, that's nice of him to at least knock her out so she doesn't feel a pain. But her legs are now kicking.
Okay, so would a body go through an industrial wood chipper?
Oh, for sure.
Have
you ever seen
nasty ass blood?
this show? It was pretty famous. Carol Baskin.
Oh yeah, the Tiger King. So now we're back to a long shot of the woods.
Winnie the Pooh, I saw what you did there.
There's some creepy ass trees.
Before I murder you, I'm going to see them boobies.
So now,
like Joe Dirt.
So we have the lesbian couple.
Ooh.
And
had it requested before we arrived. So this is an Airbnb?
Yeah, and this is like an Airbnb. So there's roses in the shape of a heart, and they're all over the bed, and they're trying to bring the romance back to their relationship.
She says it's a bit too soon. What's too soon? You guys are going on vacation together, living in the house, sleeping in the same bed together, but it's too soon.
And now we're in the...
Let's say she's an influencer.
This is influencer.
And she's in She has some gigantic sweater holders.
And she's dancing on her bed.
Air guitaring.
And there's got to be some like mood lighting in there or something.
Right, it's all
like
pink.
It's all pink for like. Did she request that?
Oh, what the fuck? She was just doing that? I thought she was like posting a video of her doing that.
No.
Oh, all right.
No,
Never
she's
mind
just doing
then.
that. Yeah.
Well, she might not even be an influencer.
So now all the girls are together. And
Oh, there's a girl from therapy,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, this is Maria. She's talking about like what happened to her.
What happened to her?
Like why she's in therapy and stuff.
Interesting. Because that's what I would do. Like, Anthony, I'm in therapy. Why? I'd be like, you know what, Anthony, it's confidential. Between me and my therapist.
Well, that's the thing is like women share and men withhold. So it's kind of different.
You know what, Anthony, it's pretty rude that you even asked me that.
You know what? HIPAA, motherfucker.
Right? That's fucked up.
So this is a flashback now. We're in a flashback.
A flashback with her just walking around with a fucking cup of
Water?
I'm just going to say no. That's a rocks glass. I think I still can't do it, man. Just walking around with a cup of like scotch or bourbon or whiskey.
Oh wow! And she sees an eyeball in the mirror or in the window. So she had like a stalker, like a peeping Tom.
I mean, we've all been there. Not the stalker, but have been stalked. My real name is actually
Bob Balaban.
So now she's all like, I've been stalked.
Then another night, she's sleeping.
God. Like, wouldn't you invest in like a nice security system?
I mean,
or a junkyard dog?
I'd have like an aggressive ass dog that I can't take for walks.
Right.
That's just way too hyper. And the second, like anybody who's not supposed to be there is there, it's just going to go off.
Here's a random question. Do you sleep with your doors closed?
I do. Yeah. I know. Like the door's cracked. You can see the footsteps outside the door and the lighting, right?
No.
So she turns over and
Jesus. That's the dude from Scary Movie 2 with the fucked up hand.
I was thinking that was the groundskeeper from Harry Potter.
Jesus. And he's just touching. Uh-oh.
Trying to like pull her.
See, now you're being
down.
creepy. Stalking somebody and breathing on them when they're sleeping is perfectly fine. But when you try to peep a look at their boob unexpectedly, that's where you draw the line. You're disgusting.
So she screams, and he ran off. But they found him.
Found his computer loads of me.
Like pictures, like lots of stuff. Loads. It's like lots.
And then there were loads on those pictures.
I mean, probably.
Boom. His computer was so sticky.
It's like that line from Superbad. He's like, I just used to think everything was just covered in semen, just everywhere.
What was it Workaholics, where he's like, your keyboard is completely gunked up with just semen. Like, you can't fix this.
So now we get flashing lights, and it's because
that's why
Piglet powers the 100-acre wood with the bike.
So he has a Peloton, and when he pedals, the lights are on.
That's a pretty shitty Peloton, though, because like there's no motivation. There's no video instructor like, come on, you can do this.
No, I'd
This
be like,
is David Bowie Music Hour.
But I'd say you see what your homie Winnie's doing, right? You want the lights on at all times.
So now Winnie the Pooh walks up,
God,
with honey dripping off his lip.
Aw,
And that's Christopher Robin.
I was going to say Christopher Walken. Damn. This is only my second drink.
It's all because I said that today.
Right?
Yeah.
And now Christopher Robbins is tied up. And he's like, this ain't you, bruh. You don't gotta do this, cuh.
Yeah, like he's still like begging and pleading with Winnie the Pooh and Piglet as if there's some amount of humanity left in them.
It's just so fucked up that Winnie the Pooh is just drooling nonstop.
It's so it's super creepy, right?
But why didn't Winnie the Pooh just murder those people? So how close are they to here?
I'm assuming they're within a mile or two of each other.
I would just assume that if you go to an Airbnb and it's like every single person that comes here gets murdered by a bear and a pig, like
maybe you should fucking 1-star this place and don't book it.
Or maybe if there's no ratings at all, it's like, hey, we've been doing an Airbnb for the last 5 years, but not a single person has ever rated it. I'd be like, that's kind of weird.
That's weird, yeah. But this place is a steal.
Hell yeah, it was. That's a beautiful ass house.
No, it is. It's a really nice house. I just thought the stairwell looked weird from that shot.
As long as I don't got to bring shit up or down those stairs.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right?
I mean, if you got like a queen size bed, it's probably 2 twins, 2 put together kind of thing.
Isn't 2 twins king?
Or a king, yeah. If you have a king size bed, it's probably 2 twins.
I was about to say, fucking, do you think 2 singles would be a queen?
Maybe, I don't know. That's a good question.
That'd be the only way. That or fucking hoist them just straight up with like ropes.
Yeah. So now we get a flashback of Christopher Robin as a kid.
I'm hoping that's honey dripping down his face.
I'm assuming it's honey.
But he's crying honey?
Oh, yeah, because he's sad because he remembers who Christopher Robin was.
So he cries honey.
Well, no. I think the honey's on his lip. The tears are on his eyes.
And he's just Hulk smashing the shit out of his...
like just rage.
Man, those tears are way too thick.
Breaking everything. Yeah.
Damn, Winnie the Pooh drinks too? I'm just digging that overalls, dude.
I know. But, okay, so he's like intimidating as fuck, right? Like he's scary.
Yeah, he's hella pissed.
Like, because he's fucking scary.
Now he's confused. Like if you watch...
So he grabs... That's Eeyore's tail.
I don't think it is.
I believe it is.
Okay, there's something that looks like a
long-ass ponytail?
Yeah, a ponytail.
Yeah.
It's a whip.
And he's whipping Christopher Robin.
Is it a cat's tail? Because remember, when Eeyore's tail was on his fucking gravestone.
Maybe he picked it up off the gravestone.
God, Eeyore's tail sucked. If that was Eeyore's tail. Look at that. He's just... Damn. I once saw a movie where somebody was being whipped this bad.
Which I believe it is Eeyore's tail because I didn't realize that until Marcus said it in the interview. No. And then it was like something went off in my head. I didn't even
get to fucking be on that interview.
You didn't. You didn't get to talk to Marcus and Maria.
God damn it. Ugh.
And so I'm assuming that's his girlfriend or his wife.
I don't know. He just brought
he's crying
in
like, you know.
If somebody brought in a skeleton, would you be able to be like, oh, that's my wife? Or would you be like, what the fuck? That's a skeleton.
This is some sick ass shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like early on, like this whole thing, I'm getting like Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibes.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels like gross, nasty slaughterhouse. Those are very definitely guts.
Mm-hmm.
Those are intestines.
Oh, Jesus.
That are in some weird bucket
so he's
with water.
Boiling now. That was what's that thing called? A cauldron?
Yeah.
He's boiling a cauldron probably to eat. But then he's also pumping the blood from the cauldron into a shower head, which is above Christopher Robin's.
And he's just pouring.
And he's making him shower in blood.
Yeah.
Which that alone, like I saw a thing on about Fear Factor where there's like, dude, there's sometimes that people go into that like primal life. There's one where they had to make them shower in like deer blood.
Ew.
And somebody was just like and fucking went ham.
Damn. So now influencer girl is in the hot tub.
Is the influencer girl? That's the girl with that red hair. No, wait, the girl with the red hair died.
Yeah. No, this is influencer. This is one who was on her bed.
She's got those big old fun bags.
Jeez. So yeah, so she's got her phone. She broke the rules.
Ooh.
And she has her phone.
She does get some like legit tats though.
Yeah.
See, this is why we call her the influencer, because she's now taking selfies. Let me take a selfie in the hot tub with my hand like this. Did somebody just say, "Take it off"? I want to see you naked.
I think it's a song.
Oh.
Yeah, that's part of a song.
Because like I'm pretty sure if I was in a hot tub by myself in the middle of the woods and all of a sudden I hear, "Take it off, I want to see you naked," I'd be like, nope. And I'd try to get inside the house as fast as possible.
Yeah.
But nope, she just keeps taking these pics. Keep going with them pics. Oh, she's got a bottle of wine. I like how it's like a self-made gazebo.
Yeah.
It's just a tenting tarp over,
which is kind of cool. So now she's going through her photos and she sees Winnie the Pooh in the background.
Oh, okay. So now I'm scared.
But not scared enough to go inside.
Right. Now she's just looking around because she doesn't know where he's at.
I mean, there's really no sense of urgency here.
Nope.
So she just casually gets out of the hot tub.
Leave your phone over there, too. The one thing that could potentially save you. Leave your phone.
Yeah. So, yeah. So now she thinks it's Maria's stalker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so did that guy like get out of jail or something if that's the case? Because it's been 5 years, right? Like maybe stalking is like a minor offense and you only get like 2 years or something.
No, I only got about 4 days.
So now she says, "You're not going to ruin my night, you fucking freak," and gets back in the hot tub.
It's like she wants the attention.
She is like that guy I told you about that was mauled by a bear and said, "The bear will not ruin my hunting trip."
Yeah.
And then continued to be mauled by a bear.
Yep. Uh-oh.
So now she's like laid out in the hot tub, eyes closed. I feel like she's about to get attacked.
Yeah. It's like strobe light, and here comes
that flashing strobe light thing is kind of cool.
Fucked up.
Like because you see him like closer every time.
Uh-oh. Now here's
Pooh and Piglet.
Here's Bebop and fucking Winnie the Pooh.
He looks like a warthog.
Yeah, who is it? Is that Bebop or Rocksteady? Rocksteady.
Rocksteady.
Yeah. And she's just sitting there like, so here's something weird too. If I saw somebody behind me, wouldn't you sit the other way just in case?
Yeah, just so they don't get the jump on you. Yeah.
No.
But so then they use like a chloroform rag on her, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so Piglet got her with the rag.
And they like buddy carry her off. Like they're both pretty burly dudes. Like all you'd have to do is throw her over your shoulder.
Oh my God. There was a scene where the car was shaking. I was like, no, they're not.
So now she is gagged and hogtied in the middle of the road.
And I like how they're using the gag as like a burlap sack. Oh, fuck.
And now either Pooh or Piglet, I can't tell, is dragging a sledgehammer. That's Piglet.
Piglet. But he's like walking like he has like that limp. Like his leg doesn't work and he's like slow, like fucking methodically just walking.
And he puts his foot on her back.
You're not going to show them boobies.
So now Pooh is behind the wheel.
And revving the engine and it does that car shaking thing.
Yeah.
Damn, nothing before family.
What Where's Helen Mirren when you meet her?
So now Pooh's slowly driving forward. Is he going to run her head over? He's got them fog lights on.
I believe so.
Oh, hold up.
It's gotta be a fucking shitty way to die.
Don't do it. Is you doing
geez.
it? He is.
Ooh, her eye popped out.
Her eye pops out like, what was it? Fucking,
oh my God.
damn, and Piglet's just laughing.
Okay, so now we're back.
That was fucked up. What was that movie? Casino, where they put that dude's head in the vice and they just keep squeezing it tighter and tighter and tighter. And Joe Pesci's like, just tell me who you're fucking working for. And the guy's like, no. And then finally they fucking do it and his eye pops out of his head. And then he's like, you stupid motherfucker. If you would have just told me this wouldn't have happened. And then, of course, he kills him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up. The car ran her head over.
So now Maria and what are we going to call the other girl?
I don't want to say nerd.
Glasses girl. They go over to the other side of the cabin and they're cautiously walking.
I like how Maria's letting that other girl go for it. Jesus.
And they see influencer girls like smashed in like head.
Her basically decapitated head.
It just looks like brains and blood.
And the tire's like 4 inches away. What's that say?
It says "Get out" on the windows inside the house.
Written in blood.
Yes.
Like that girl, the girl with the glasses.
Laura is influencer girl.
The girl with the glasses doesn't even look like she should be with these girls.
No.
You know? Like all these other girls look like they're...
It's like, what was it? From Homestar Runner, they had like the episodes, like the Teen Girl Squad episodes. They had like, everybody had names and there was like, the other one. Like,
it looks like it's like, you know, Karen, if you're going to this summer party all week, you got to bring a younger sister. You know, like, no, Mom, I don't want to bring her.
Yeah.
You're bringing her. They're for sure not going to get the deposit back on this house.
They hear glass crack, and it's the lesbian couple along with Glasses Girl and Maria.
What if
Pooh... They're all walking together. Do you really think your strength in numbers is going to be more powerful than Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah, because they all need to go pee together at the same time. They need to go pee together at the same time, so they should walk together at the same time.
But they're doing like this like weird like, you know, Scooby-Doo walk, like you're like afraid of the monster.
All right, hold on. Pause this. Let me go grab a drink.
All right. We'll be back with more of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. And we're back with more of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Pooh's looking through the window like a creeper.
Well, that's the thing. Like, okay, for this movie, I like the fact that he's a stalker and that Maria is going through the trauma of, you know, dealing with a stalker. Ooh. It's like she's being re-traumatized.
I mean, it is, dude. If as soon as you have that first stalker, it's fucked up.
Yeah, she almost equates him as being her stalker because she says, "Why won't he leave me alone?"
See, but there's a big old difference between a stalker who's doing it forever and then Pooh that's just coming to murder you within the next probably, I don't know, fucking 6 hours.
Yeah, but if you have like, you know, these attached social, you know, traumatic feelings from the past, then like it's hard to detach the two things, right?
It is pretty fucked up. He starts like scratching his fingernails on the window.
Yeah.
It's nowhere near a scratchy sound.
But I knew what you meant. I'm not going to correct you. So everybody's hiding upstairs?
That's the sound of my drink.
So this is so we still have the lesbian couple and the Glasses Girl and Maria.
Who's that girl on the... Oh, that's the lesbian couple.
Yeah.
Oh. They went off.
So they're going to go downstairs, I'm assuming?
Yeah, they are.
Dude. Did I just serve that one up as a joke?
Yes, that was an amazing, an amazing bump set spike.
Oh my god. So now, oh wow. So now Maria pulls out this comically large gun.
Damn it, I missed it.
Look at this
Holy
gun.
shit, that's the Joker's gun.
That's a fucking Desert Eagle.
It is a Desert Eagle. You know when she shoots that, that's going to fucking...
Like smack back into her face.
Exactly. Her triceps aren't that big.
Just, you got to have a little bit of elbow bend,
dude,
to absorb the shock. Don't
man.
lock your elbows, whatever you do.
Ugh.
That's a good life lesson there. So
So,
now
where
we're
the
out at
fuck-
the indoor pool.
God, that is amazing.
I know. I love this house.
Dude, when we lived in California, our neighbor had an indoor pool. Oh my God. That was the best thing. I hate the ocean. I hate the beach. I'm a pool person. And so my lifelong goal is to buy an indoor pool.
So now the couple is telling each other how much they love each other, and then we get a loud bang.
Was it the Desert Eagle?
It was. I'm assuming that would have said gunshot if it was like that, but
Oh. It just said loud bang.
it just said loud bang.
Dude, I don't know,
and here comes
man.
Piglet right behind them.
I don't know. I saw this thing on Instagram where it was some show, Seventh Heaven or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, I smoked pot. And then it looked at the husband, and he had some dumb look on his face. It's like, parentheses, stunned. And then it goes back to her, and then it goes back to the husband, like, parentheses, still stunned. And you're like, what the fuck? You don't got to put parentheses, still stunned.
Yeah, like we know you're stunned. So now Piglet is.
Was that Piglet or was that?
That's this Piglet. He's got a chain.
And
that he's gonna
sledgehammer.
like whip at the water with her at
He's trying to hit her.
with a chain.
Why doesn't he get in the pool?
Okay, so now
Oh, wait, pigs can't swim?
like I'm starting to see there's a difference in like intelligence levels between Pooh and Piglet. That Pooh is the mastermind behind this grand murder scheme. And Piglet is just sort of the lackey.
Maybe Piglet has been malnourished.
Because
And
Piglet,
that's why-
like Piglet seems kind of dumb if he's gonna.
Ugh.
His leadoff weapon is I'm gonna whip a chain at you while you're in the water.
And now, see, so this girl, I don't want to say she deserves to get hit with a sledgehammer, because now Piglet is slowly going towards her, swinging the sledgehammer.
Into the water.
So as soon as you saw Piglet get into the water, the pool's only like, what, 6 feet across?
Wouldn't you just move
wide?
past him and get out of the water?
Or go to the side.
And just
They're
lift
able
yourself-
to walk.
Yeah.
It's not a deep pool. For sure, there's no diving in there.
And so he takes a big swing and
Holy
like whacked off the front of her face, practically.
God damn. Oh, and then he keeps going. See, why didn't you just get out of the pool? Because then it would take that serial killer that much longer to get out of the pool, or you can put that much distance between them.
Because like a smart serial killer wouldn't get in the pool with you. They would just wait for you to get out, right?
Oh, so now, that was one of the lesbian girls.
And now
The lover is just laying on the ground like, ooh, let me die too.
Yeah.
Guess what? There's a lot more fish in the sea.
So we get a like kind of a flash out to the Maria and
357
glasses girl. Yeah, with her with her Desert Eagle, and Pooh has or was that Pooh or Piglet?
That's got to be Pooh, because Piglet was in the pool.
Yeah, Pooh passed
Oh,
them.
yep, and here we go.
Man, she looks fucked up.
God.
Like her face,
Like, there's really no way that she could. We were like, you know how there's something like, she could be alive.
and they're dragging out
Well,
the other lesbian girl.
they're for sure like trying to do like that fireman carry.
Yeah, which is what they could have done with the girl from the hot tub instead of Buddy carrying her.
Yeah.
Like they're like that other girl. She wasn't that big.
She was pretty tiny, actually, if you think about it.
Yeah, I mean,
And then especially there's like, yeah, no matter what, do not support the neck.
just let her neck flop.
That's the rules.
Yeah, it's safer, and they're just like slowly following Pooh and
Where
Piglet.
the fuck does that fire come from?
Yeah, that's a good question.
What are they getting on a motorcycle? What the fuck? I swear to God, I just saw somebody lift a leg up like they were getting on a motorcycle.
I didn't see that.
All right, well, maybe I'm
But I
just
see
faded.
like embers, and I don't know where they're coming from. So now they made a noise, and Piglet is gonna walk by the vehicle.
God, I hope they fuck Piglet up and like eat him. Is Piglet a boy? I mean, they never really say.
I think so.
I hope they just like. I hope they're in San Diego and they just fucking lechon his ass in the fucking backyard. God, so what the fuck? So now they're back at their like little torture shack.
And
What
the
the
other lesbian
fuck?
girl is tied up, like
Oh,
quartered.
no, she kind of is, but look, she's on like a plank of wood and the chains are on the corners. I was like, what are they doing?
And Pooh is just like glutting himself on honey.
Petroleum jelly.
Yeah, it just looks like
He's trying to
drippy
lube
and
his face
gross.
up. And that's pretty weird. Don't know what to say about that, you know, honestly.
Yeah. It's just like dripping off of his face.
Pooh potentially, I don't want to say like has like Down syndrome, you know?
But he's definitely the smarter of the two.
Then I don't know what to, you know? Does the mask keep changing? Is this like a PSA like, hey, kids, if you eat 8,000 gallons of honey, this is what happens? Isn't honey like, does honey have any calories?
I mean, it's all sugar, so it's all like empty calories.
But it's all organic, though.
Yeah. But so he's going to drip like honey in her face.
She's going to be all sticky.
It's so gross.
That's another thing that she said.
Nah. Oh my God.
God, that is just, dude, that is the grossest thing. Fucking saliva dripping on you or fucking like somebody licking you.
And now he's raising his pimp slap hand.
God damn, he did just fucking pimp slap her.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Damn. And again,
2, 3. Now he's just
slapping the shit out of her.
just slapping her in the face. What the fuck?
Damn.
Like he's the fucking new UFC thing.
Yeah. So now Maria and Glasses Girl have come into 100 Acre Wood and find her knocked out.
She's still got that fucking Mac Millie Magnum.
That is too much gun for her.
That thing is gigantic as fuck.
I mean, like a shotgun
Would have less kick.
would have less kick and be more effective.
Dude.
I mean, if you just like have this overwhelming need to knock yourself out the second you shoot him.
Like, I think that we should go to, you know how they have those shooting ranges out here?
Yeah.
We should go and double fist 357s.
Jeez.
Fucking, how amazing that would be. Dude, that's legit.
So now they have they're carrying the lesbian girl.
Oh, they're limping.
Yeah. They're gonna hide. Okay, here's
They're
the
back
thing.
at the house. They're back at the house because look at all those trailers.
Oh yeah, they're back in 100 Acre Wood. But okay, here's my thing with this. Like this is what I was kind of mentioning in the break. Like it's a bit of a double-edged sword. It's like they communicate so much, they talk too much when they're trying to hide, and they hide badly. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it makes the movie better because they like the confrontations
Like, you
happen
get
so much
it.
quicker.
Oh, so they find Christopher Robin just hanging up there, and they keep zooming in on that hook, that meat hook.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say they're foreshadowing. I mean, I've been wrong most of the time, but I'm going to say there's that meat hook that they keep fucking zooming in on for a reason.
Which he has somehow mastered the art of sleeping while your arms are tied. or his body just gave out. I don't know.
He's like, oh, hey, I'm here. I'm awake.
And so
my back's fucked up, dude.
Those wounds are fresh.
No matter how much aloe he uses, those ain't gonna heal.
So time has not passed.
Nah. This is all within one day. See, kids, this is what you get. Don't wear skinny jeans. So not only is his back fucked up, but I guarantee he's sterile.
I mean, is that an official PSA?
Don't wear skinny jeans.
Don't wear skinny jeans.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
listen to country music. He has 37 cents in his pocket.
So he tells them, "Oh, they brought your friend in this morning. The other one, the redhead."
Oh, yeah. And now he's just sitting there. What the fuck is this? The Temple of Doom? Why do they have all these torture devices that
I
tied
know.
up around bamboo? Like, I'm pretty sure this is a cut scene from fucking Bloodsport where they tie Jean-Claude Van Damme up and he does the splits for the first time. It's the exact same scenario. Good God. Who the fuck is that? Some blonde chick.
Is that the blonde
eyes
chick
popped out?
from the mechanic place?
Oh, is it that had the guy that was with her?
Yeah, the one that ran into Maria. This is what you get when you don't announce yourself when you're 2 inches behind somebody else.
So I wonder, is the fucking...
Of course, I'm kidding.
Mechanic gas station attendant, is he in on fucking Piglet and Pooh? Like he's just getting roasted by him?
I mean, maybe I'm getting like Vilmer vibes here, but you know, it's potential.
God.
So, but she's fucked.
She got fucked up. Fucked up.
Is there
like
really
that
like a
Eminem
life
song?
after this? Like, or do you turn out
I
like
think
that, like that girl with like no eyes from Terrifier?
God, I think you moved to Pennsylvania and become Amish.
I mean, yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, they
So
just now took off their fucking chains and
Okay.
fucking noose.
That's another thing. They spend a lot of time in one spot talking.
Maybe they were talking to her like, "Hey, you know what? You're good God." And now she's all. What's that movie? It was like, "Look at me, I'm hideous."
I can't think of the name, but I know. What
Dude,
you're
I mean,
talking
like,
about.
it's just fucking bruising right now.
But still, like,
Yeah, it's fucked up. You like, you see yourself looking all fucked up like that. Oh,
so now she like stands up and she's like holding the Desert Eagle by her side.
oh God. See, look what a miracle it is.
Pimp with a limp.
She sees her fucked up face in the mirror.
And she finds her strength.
It's better than one of those churches where there's like, "I see Jesus," and slaps them.
Yeah. So now
God damn.
she's out by this all wood fire pit.
That's pretty. I mean, it's an amazing fire pit area,
It is, yeah.
except the fact that it's made out of wood.
I mean, I would sing Michael Row Your Boat Ashore
Jeez. Oh,
around there. So she
Damn,
fires
this-
off around.
that's where that, like where something happens and like you're a parent and you can like lift the car off your kid.
Yeah.
Like she's seriously in shock because she's shot that and had zero kickback.
So she's just talking shit to Piglet
Oh, Piglet's coming through.
around all these embers.
You know, she looks like fucking Uma Thurman from Kill Bill right now.
Yeah.
She's getting ready to fuck Piglet up.
When she's about to fight the 88.
Dude, the Crazy 88.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
That was a good movie.
You know, it's so weird. My wife's never seen either one of those.
Really?
Hey, right? What the fuck?
I mean, I didn't love the second one, but I still thought like
leave
it's really fucking solid.
your own house.
It felt like a music video.
Dude.
That's my only problem. So now she backs up from her circling and runs into Winnie the Pooh.
With his big wiener.
And he grabs
Did he
her
do
by
the Vulcan death grip?
He did.
Is that what that thing's called?
It looked like the Vulcan death grip. So like he grabbed her by the neck and slammed her to the ground basically, and then dumps honey on her as he's standing on her arms.
Is he waterboarding her with honey?
No, he's sweetening her up for Piglet.
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh. I was about to say, no, he's waterboarding her. So now Piglet's coming in and just eating her face?
Eating her face.
That's fucked up.
So now the other girls run, except for the brown-haired lesbian girl.
Is that? Oh, yeah, it is, because he's wearing the blue shirt.
Yeah. Who has not moved, but she's holding her ground.
I found a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fucking wallops Piglet.
Fucking right in the face.
Just clocks him.
Right in the smacker.
Maria
What?
and...
What the fuck?
Yeah, Maria and Glasses Girl have found a torch.
A tunnel made out
of tree branches.
How the fuck did Pooh come back from that? She hit Pooh in the face with the
Piglet.
sledgehammer. Oh.
Yeah, she didn't hit Pooh.
Damn.
From behind, it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.
Because you don't see the tusks.
I could insert a joke right there. All right. So now we're doing a running montage.
At night. And Piglet is tied up with a noose around his neck.
Now he's tied up in the fucking blood sport splits machine. Damn it. She's just fucking punching him now.
Yeah.
Hi-ya! Left hook. I don't. So here's something. I don't know if you've ever been kidnapped and tortured and tied up to something, but usually if somebody escapes from it, they're not like, hey, I'm a professional. I know how to tie you up in this thing now.
Yeah. It's a little weird, right? If somebody knew how to...
Right?
I mean, well, maybe she has...
I mean, there is not tying fetishes.
She has some bondage training.
Boom.
Yeah. So maybe
Never
she's learned how to tie the knots that you can't get out of.
See? Thank you, adamandeve.com. Brought to you.
Outfit stuff.
So now she's just fucking Piglet up, dude. Now she grabbed the sledgehammer.
And she's going to start whacking him in the fucking head. Damn.
Oh, because she said this is what you did to Lara.
Yeah.
Lara Croft, the Tomb Raider.
What's Lara was the girl that got her head ran over. Wow. And she goes like,
was it
over
Lara?
the top.
Or was Lara the one in the pool, her lover? Because if you think about it, Piglet took that sledgehammer and hit that girl across her face in the pool.
I mean, maybe. Okay. Yeah, that would make more sense. That would be her vengeance kill.
Uh-oh.
So now she
Pooh is buff.
kills Piglet, but then Pooh grabs her and runs a...
Good God.
What is the name of that blade? That's
A machete.
like through her mouth.
And he's just going all the way through her mouth, through her skull, into a tree, one-handed. He was picking her up by the throat with one hand.
Like fucking Undertaker her.
Exactly.
And, okay, my favorite part is that cool touch. You see the blood trickling off the blade.
This is why bacon tastes so good. Look at what that pig can do. Oh, wait, that's a bear.
Yeah.
You know what? Rewind, edit.
Have you had bear meat before?
Fact, bears eat beets.
Gandalf in Battlestar Galactica.
Damn it. Uh-oh.
So now we're on like a maintenance road, a dirt road, like a gravel road, and a car comes up, and it's Maria and Glasses Girl run into the guy from the mechanic shop.
God damn it.
And then
there's Marcus Massey.
And there's Marcus Massey.
I was about to say there's just a bunch of truck full of hillbillies.
Okay, so what I told Marcus is he has this special ability to look like different people.
God.
So I have to do a double take. It's like, is that fucking Marcus?
That's him. See, but like, what's worse? Like, you have this killer bear and pig coming after you. but then you run into a fucking truck full of backwoods hillbillies.
Yeah, and so these backwoods hillbillies are now going to take on Winnie the Pooh.
I mean, they're backwoods hillbillies. Like, I would fucking trust Troy Landry to save my life any given day of the week. And so now there's 4 of those guys. 4 of those guys against one bear.
I feel like we're getting like a Halloween Kills-esque thing, you know, like in the ending where the entire town tried to take on Michael and he just fucks them up.
I hope not, man.
Like,
all right, so now the boys
thing.
are back together and they've got their weapons.
But they're doing it with like 4 guys.
Hell yeah, they are.
They're very brave. Or they don't know who they're dealing with.
You ain't got no manners, do you? At what point do you start treating that bear like a human? Like, why are you talking to him?
So we got Mechanic Guy, Neckbeard, Marcus Massey, and
again, all of them rocking them skin tight ass jeans. You know those motherfucking nuts hurt.
Yeah.
Like,
ain't nobody having kids up in here.
No, they can't squat. Uh-oh.
So they're
having a standoff with Pooh.
They're going to circle Pooh.
And then they're going
to... Maybe they'll fight him one at a time like Steven Seagal.
Right. Come at me one. See, like, why don't they just, like... Nuns?
I think it's supposed to be like Nance. Like, Nance is like...
See,
if I'm right, it's like basically like
a Nancy.
Like a
Nancy. Mm-hmm. So they hit Pooh in the face with a crowbar, and he just looks back at him. So why don't all 4 of them just start jumping him?
Why is everybody talking so much? This is the part that kills me. It's like, don't talk. Just
exactly. They got a crowbar. Oh, come on, Marcus.
Marcus has a wine bottle.
A fucking champagne bottle. Somebody has a crowbar, a baseball bat.
He might be a hillbilly, but he likes to live fancy. He loves the high life. And not just Miller.
Damn it. Marcus had the weakest fucking weapon.
So...
Start fucking him up.
So the mechanic starts hitting him with the crowbar. He gets hit with the bat. He gets hit with the sledgehammer.
Across his knees, his chest, his back.
So they're working him.
Like, it reminds me of that, what the fuck is it called? Semi-pro.
This looks like
somebody hit somebody. Yeah. And then start fucking him up.
It looks like somebody trying to take Brock Lesnar out of the Royal Rumble. Like, that's what it feels like at the moment. Like, nobody's touching anybody. So Marcus hits Pooh with the bottle.
And what did you know?
Pooh looks like he's like 7 or like
in this shot,
like
he
19
looks like,
feet tall. And he like
did he grow bigger the madder he gets?
I guess. But he like smacks Marcus in the face and fucks up half his face.
And instantly like kills him basically.
Or you'd wish you're dead because
he hit him so hard that his leg hurt. And now he's limping when he runs away?
Yeah.
It's like he's fucking the first Hulk. So then when Pooh grabs the guy's hand and hammer fists his hand and breaks his hand off. Doesn't break his hand. He breaks his hand off. And then he fucking monkey stomps and his head Gallagher exploded.
And so he slapped the dude's like throat off,
you know,
and then sends bees.
As sad as this might sound, I've never seen Roadhouse.
At the dude down the road.
But as many times people reference Roadhouse,
you're not missing much.
But doesn't he grab his throat and rip it out?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. See, so apparently that's what the fuck Winnie the Pooh just did.
So now Maria and Glasses Girl have taken their truck because, I mean, they're all fucking dead. So,
well, I mean, they're probably going to wreck pretty soon.
And then Winnie the Pooh's like hanging out in the back. This feels a lot like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, like on the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Which that was like a super fucking cool moment.
So it's like right now, if they slam on the brake really quick, he would shoot through the glass, and then you hit the gas, and then they'd fly out.
Which, okay, that was exactly what Betty said last night when we watched this. Yeah.
That's obviously it'll happen. See, especially right now, since the majority of his body is up above the truck.
Just wait till he's upright and just hit.
Exactly.
Just hit the brake hard.
One of them should reach in the back and punch him in his dick.
I mean, you warn whoever's next to you, so they don't headbutt the.
See, now he's on top of the truck, and they're easily going like fucking 65.
Yeah.
Slam on the brakes. Hey, I think we can outrun him when he's on the truck. No, because he's on the truck.
Yeah.
Oh, now they're hitting the top of the truck like, hey, get off. And he's going to be like, oh, sorry, guys. I'm in the wrong spot.
Sorry, I was rude. Misunderstanding.
Nope, never mind. I took you serious when you were hitting the top of the truck. Where'd that gun go?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I forgot. Oh, no, that girl had it. That got fucked up
so
by
they
Piglet.
hit the brakes, and Pooh flies. And
God damn it.
Maria wakes up with blood all over her face, and Pooh's dragging Glasses Girl out.
You slammed on the brake, so how did you hit your head?
Yeah. Maybe she slammed really hard.
I mean, you still know that you were going to do that. Oh, yeah, she's fucked up. And now Pooh
just comes up with her head. Damn. Like, no warning.
So Nerd Girl's dead?
Yeah, she's dead. And
it's only
Maria.
Therapy Girl.
Yeah.
And the engine is stalling. It won't start. What kind of truck is that? It looks like I don't know. It could be a different. It kind of looks like a Ford Explorer. Also looks like a Nissan Titan. You know?
Whatever the British version is.
Exactly. When we were in China, there wasn't any Toyota Camrys. There was fucking Toyota Bluebirds. And you're like, I don't know.
Was it the same thing, basically?
Yeah, 100% was the same thing.
Okay. They just renamed it for a different...
Yeah.
For different market. Okay. So now Winnie the Pooh is dragging out Maria from the car.
By her shirt.
And he's now got her by the hood of the car.
And he's putting her face on the light of the...
And he's going to stab her.
Uh-oh. He pulled up his hand like he's going to stab her. What's he going to stab her with, though?
That's the kill shot. No, here comes Christopher Robin driving full speed. And
God damn.
Like pinned Pooh between the cars.
It feels like one of those ones where, like, if I'm being held hostage, you're just like, Brian, just move your head 10 degrees to the left and I'll shoot.
It's an awful lot of trust that I have the body movement to do that.
That Chris Rob was going easily fucking 75 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And pinned Pooh between his truck and the other truck. But the girl was right there by the light.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
She had like half a second to move out of the way.
Yeah, he's just like, full coverage, and fucking rammed into the other truck. Which also I'd like to point out how shitty those cars are over there. Do you see one fucking airbag deployed?
None.
Huh.
Maybe these are like old ass cars.
Fuck no, that's a brand. Those are easily 2020 vehicles.
Okay.
They're too busy with tea and crumpets to fucking worry about safety.
But airbags?
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that. Not a single airbag deployed.
So now...
And dude...
I mean, that was very brave of Christopher Robin.
He 100% put his Chevy to the levee.
He did.
And now he's going to smash her.
Bye-bye, Miss American Pie.
Yeah, okay.
So now Pooh's awake.
Vomiting. Fucking Exorcist style.
and trying to slide his way out from between the trucks.
Shut the fuck up. His legs still work, huh?
I mean, he's Winnie the Pooh. So now Christopher Robin and Maria are
He is magical. Damn, he easily just fucking pushed those two vehicles. Yep, and now he's just walking back like.
So that they just stunned him.
Nothing happened to me.
So he wipes
a bunch of white semen all over his.
What the fuck is that?
Right? What the shit?
I don't know what that is.
And now he's just perfectly just walking nonchalantly, like, "Hey, I'm gonna stab you," and the vehicles explode. God.
But that is a really beautiful shot.
That is, dude.
Like
That's
Pooh
amazing.
is like walking by these fire vehicles. It's like we're almost in a Motley Crue video.
Or fucking, it's like the cold November brain.
Yeah. So now he's grabbed Maria.
Is that Maria? Yep, it is.
And that's Christopher Robin still pleading. Why are you pleading? Why aren't you doing something?
Hey, weren't we homies 5 years ago?
Yeah, fucking 5 years
It's
ago.
only been 5 years.
Yeah, didn't he just torture you?
Right? Oh, and now he's saying, oh, you remembered us? I always like that. Like, you can stop. Yeah, I could stop. But at the same time, I can't.
But stab. Yeah, so...
But so you think if he did say, okay, I'm going to stop. If he went to prison, do you think Pooh would go to prison? Or they say, he's a fucking animal, kill him. Like, what was he? Haribre, the gorilla, the shitty parent.
Harambe?
Yeah, fuck that parent.
Yeah. No, they would just kill Pooh. I mean, there's really no criminal justice code for feral human animals. Wow, and he slashes Maria's throat.
Shit. And now he's like, damn, I didn't even get to hit it. Even though he just met her.
I don't think he was really worried about hitting it, considering he just lost his wife. Literally,
was that his wife or was that just a girl?
That was his wife.
Oh.
Like literally a day ago.
I mean, you never know.
He's probably still grieving.
What is all over her hair?
What is that white stuff? Yeah.
I mean...
I'm very lost on that. It's not what you think it is, Brian. It's not that.
Yeah, I mean, it's all over her hands. And so now, damn, for her throat being slit, this is a long...
I know.
But at the same time, why is he hugging her like, I love you. It should have been me.
I mean, because I guess he doesn't want to see anybody die.
No, he's acting like he's
hands.
like, this is for you letting go on Jack. There's more than enough room on that door for both of you. Like, this death scene, it's like this is his wife. He probably was having an affair with this girl.
Or maybe he just sees his wife and every other woman kind of thing. So now he runs away.
Damn.
And Pooh is stabbing Maria multiple times. In the head.
Face. And you know what's fucked up? So that's exactly
and
what...
he's twisting the knife. Did you see that?
Yes, that's exactly what they teach you when doing that shit. Because when you stab him and twist it, it opens up the wound more.
It's so much fucking cavitation. So now...
Ew, is that someone's cap peeled back on the ground?
That looks like a spine, yeah.
It,
Like in hair. And we see burning car and...
God.
That is our movie.
What the fuck?
That's it. That's the movie.
What the fuck?
I know. Where do you go from here? Because we already know there's a sequel.
100% there has to be a sequel.
Well, no, they've already announced a sequel.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're getting one.
So he was just stabbing that girl, and then Christopher Robbins runs away?
Yeah.
What a bitch. But I mean, at the same time, all right, let's fucking refill, man. Let's top off.
All right. Well, we will be back with final thoughts on Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Damn it. Therapist.
All right, and we are back with final thoughts on Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Yep.
That's a very strong thought.
Dude, I'm just like, it's crazy how it ended. You know, I mean, like, I understand, like, it fucking opens the door for, like, the sequel or everything like that. But, like I guess I can say, like, we've never seen a movie like this where they took a quote-unquote innocent child's show, whatever,
Yeah.
and turned it into, like, an amazing fucking horror movie.
Yeah.
You know? And so then we've also have never seen an ending where the fucking it ended like that.
It's not more less of an end and more of a stop.
Yeah,
kind of thing. Like basically, it just there's really no there's really no like logical ending point. It just kind of just stops. Basically, yeah.
Like they ran out of film, and then.
Which I highly doubt that was the case.
No, but you know what I'm saying? And so, like, I feel like when the sequel comes out, it's literally going to start out with the exact same...
With him running out of the woods.
And her being stabbed.
Yeah.
And him...
Which I kind of feel works because I got a distinctly... how do I put it? Like an 80s aesthetic to... the characters in this movie, how you get like kind of from the early Jasons where you'd have 2 or 3 well-defined characters, and then everybody else like not to shit on the character, but basically they're sort of there, like they're there until they die.
Well, fucking
like that you have enough characters to have people die. And then you have the characters that are well developed and have storylines and stuff. So I got that feel from it, and that was kind of the ending that you get from some of the Jason movies, where we need to have a cliffhanger, and we don't know how to do it, so we're just gonna stop it, and we're gonna do that. But this felt very intentional to me, like they're going for a feel.
Yeah, it was. It was very, like you said, abrupt, like, hurry up.
And stop. But I also feel like that's, just when you feel like you still want more, we're going to leave you wanting more.
Yeah, because you're like, what the fuck?
But now this also, I did feel like it was very abrupt and I did want more. But at the same time, I'm excited for the sequel.
Yeah, see, like, for people like me, who I didn't know there was going to be a sequel. Like, I'm sitting there waiting for fucking Christopher Robin to fucking man up and fucking do something, but he runs off. So now I feel like he should have been wearing those bitch-ass khaki shorts and suspenders.
Yeah.
And fucking run off into the woods.
But I did, his character does annoy me a lot because he's always pleading with Pooh and Piglet to become more human again. But, I think that, in a sense, for him is kind of, he sees them as they were, not as they are. So it's kind of like a rose-colored glasses kind of.
Right. It's like completely fucked up.
Scenario thing. Like we are seeing everything from the outside. He is seeing everything from what he saw. And so, he is...
Exactly.
So for us, it's weird to watch him plead. Because, you're begging and pleading cold-blooded killers to stop doing a cold-blooded killer thing.
It's just it's funny because
maybe this was just like his wake-up call. It's like an 85-minute wake-up call.
It's why he would ever think that, hey, I left you guys to fend for yourself in the woods and everything like that for 5 years, and I'm going to come back, we're still going to be cool. There's so much shit.
Well,
I fucking had my friends.
Expectation versus reality.
Exactly. When I had my friends and we were, I'll probably get in trouble. We'd go to bars when we were, maybe 20 years old. We'd go to bars and I quit hanging out with my friends for, well, I guess this goes against what I'm trying to prove. I quit hanging out with these people And then when I saw them about like a year and a half later, 2 years later, they're just like, "What's up? You down to do the exact same thing that we did 2 years ago?" I'm like, "You guys never fucking matured?"
Yeah, you didn't grow up.
Like, it literally,
Come on, man.
every single weekend we would get into a fight. I'm not exaggerating. Every single weekend we would get into a fight. And so I was like, dude, I'm fucking done with this because I could get in trouble for getting into fights and everything like that. And so then I literally saw them like a year and a half, 2 years later. And they're just like, "What's up? You down to fight?" And I'm like, "No, God damn it. I'm down to fucking drink."
Can you just drink?
Like, God damn. And so maybe Christopher was thinking that, like, "Hey, I haven't seen you in 5 years. You down to do the exact same thing?" Like, if you fucking came over to my house and you're just like, "Hey, what's up, dude? You want to fucking play PlayStation 2?
Yeah.
I'd be like, "What?"
Like, what world do you live in?
Like, there's PlayStation 5 now.
I don't play Crash Bandicoot anymore.
Yeah. Hey, bro, you ever seen the fucking GameCube?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, in his world, basically, like, he's becoming a kid again. Like, you see it when he's with his wife. He's like talking about how great it was, you know, as a kid, and he would sneak them food and blah 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 and all this stuff. Like, and like how amazing it was. Like, he's becoming nostalgic. He's going backwards, and the entire time that he was gone, Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, Owl, and or all of them, basically.
Where the fuck did
like,
the other ones go?
I forget. Like,
Did he fucking eat them too?
I think Tigger is not allowed because of rights right now, but those rights are going to fall off soon. So he might. So I don't know, but he may be in a sequel.
Yeah, because there was some random ass like Owl. Who the fuck was Owl?
Owl? I remember Owl.
I don't fucking remember that shit.
I'd like to see Owl in the next
But at the same
one.
time,
Like Owl's Lookout.
I remember the dude fucking trying to do the Tootsie Roll Pop.
Oh yeah, that's right. But
Fuck, damn, they got rid of Eeyore.
like,
Just like that. Eeyore didn't even have a fucking chance in the movie.
I know my wife was so disappointed.
Damn.
She was heartbroken.
Damn.
But okay, what was I saying?
That you'll see them in the sequel.
Oh yeah, but okay. So my like tiny point of contention, because it's my biggest complaint, my biggest like, is kind of like how communicative they are. It's like you're in a stealth situation. Shut the fuck up.
Or learn to whisper.
Or learn to whisper. But everybody's talking at like a full conversation volume.
This thing.
And they're having these full blown conversations in enemy territory.
Yeah.
When you need to like scoop people up, get the fuck out of there. Like, just go.
Yeah.
You know,
I have a 9-year-old kid, and we have that sectional, and he'll go over to like my wife, who'll be like, "Mom, can I have a treat?" And I'm like, good God. Like, what? And I just want to be like, if you ask me, I'll give you a treat. But that's exactly what they were doing.
They're
It was like, "Hey, Meredith, I really liked your shoes last weekend."
and they're having like a full conversation.
Exactly.
When they should be like scooping the girl up, get out of there. Right?
You don't need to support the neck.
Yeah.
Just grab it.
Just grab and go. Come on. Yeah.
Get out of the pool. Don't get the hell out. Oh, God damn that pool scene.
Yeah, that was another one.
You deserved it. You, instead of going forward and backward away from the person, it's like the people that
Just like get near him, wait for him to swing back up and go around and just like run out of the pool.
you don't even cross that dude. Like, it's the people that, like, if a car is chasing after you, don't run down the middle of the road. Fucking take a hard left and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing. There was that pool scene where he was swinging at her forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. The pool was only, I swear to God, the pool was only about 7 feet wide. It was like
Yeah.
7 feet wide, but like, let's say like 20 feet long. Mm-hmm. And so she's like, I'm going to keep going back because 20 feet long. And then as soon as she got to the fucking 20th foot, then she gets fucked up. If you would have fucking easily just taken a 90-degree turn and gone out of the pool,
Just wait
because
till he
Piglet
swings.
was a little bitch ass.
Like
Yeah.
wait till he swings and then hook out, because the water is going to provide enough force that it's going to be hard for him to pull that back out of the water, right?
Goddamn Piglet.
Yeah, like because Piglet's not the brightest bulb in the bunch
Or even,
or in the box,
yeah, even if you fucking,
especially because he starts with the chain.
right?
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm going to get you.
Like what are you doing? You're
Like
just
he's a fucking cowboy trying to lasso something with a chain.
like what? Like to me that showed that like Pooh is the brains of the operation.
And then, like we said, Pooh looks like he had 1 or 2 extra chromosomes in him, unfortunately.
Yeah,
But you know, that's probably why he wears overalls.
that's true.
But
But I mean, okay, so overall, I feel like the bad decisions, like for me, and this is also the positive of it. The bad decisions for me also make the movie great because it plays back to that 80s feel where like the horror movie is made on the bad decisions, not on the good decisions.
yeah, this movie's
Like
super awesome.
having smart characters actually detracts from your story, and you can have a few smart characters but not too many, and I think that's what they were going for here, and they landed it
So everybody fucking died, right?
pretty much, other than Christopher Robin.
Yeah, everybody fucking died.
So if you're talking about everybody outside of the cold open, yes, everybody died,
No, that's fucking another thing that never happens.
which was really cool.
fucking super
Like,
cool.
because we're kind of like after Christopher Robin gets taken by Pooh and Piglet, we're kind of Maria is our main character, and so when you watch her die, it's very heartbreaking.
I mean,
It's really brutal, right?
it's very brutal, but you revert back to fucking all the other horror movies that you ever watch where there's one main character and that main character is the one that survives, and that main character becomes the superhero and they fucking save the day, blah 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 blah. And where after Christopher gets kidnapped and murked up and chained up and everything like that, and deliverance up, fucking you would think that Maria would be the one that goes, and then all of a sudden Maria's fucking dead. You're like, okay, so everybody's fucking dead except for Christopher,
Yeah.
which then is another super awesome twist of the fucking thing.
I like the twist, and I think they're headed in a very good direction because they can do the kind of, with the sequel, they can do more of the polar opposites with him, where he comes back as more of a trauma-hardened, battle-hardened person, and so we get a very different Christopher Robin in the sequel.
He just comes back as like a fucking biker with like a mohawk.
No, but like I'm maybe not that extreme, but I'm just saying like
He's no longer a virgin.
but like maybe he's no longer constantly pleading for people's lives, and he's fighting for them instead.
I mean,
That would be a 180, right?
yeah, I mean, I've seen the movie The New Guy where he tries to be cool at the other school, or like Everybody Hates Chris,
Oh, that's right.
where he
I like
tries
The New
to,
Guy. It's a great movie.
but deep down, Christopher is always gonna, when that fight or flight syndrome comes in.
But I think you
always-
kind of have to show the softer side of Christopher in the first movie, because that's the Christopher we're used to seeing. Like he's always like guiding and kind of.
But at the
like,
same time, we always are fucking watching Pooh and Piglet be cool, and now they're just murking up people.
yeah, and he's not used to that.
Fight or flight, bruh.
Yeah.
Chalk it up.
Well, he went with flight. Certainly,
He
went with
literally
flight.
did at the end of it.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, bye. As soon as he realized that he wasn't going to be able to smash, he's like, peace, and dipped.
Well, I think it was more so like if he stays and defends her, he defends a dead girl.
But at the same
Like,
time,
he's gonna die.
he's thinking, why am I going to be able to defend her when I'm not going to smash?
I don't think that was the.
I
don't think that was the aim.
It's fight, flight, or F.
I've never heard of that before.
And since the F is out of the scenario,
I've read many anatomy textbooks in my time in nursing schools, and I've never heard of fight, flight, or F.
yep, it's a new one. Came out.
That's the 11th edition.
Yeah. Because it's the same, If somebody comes into your house, think about it. If somebody comes into your house and it's like, hey, I'm here to rob you. And you say, hey, I've got a fucking boner. And you chase after them, they're going to be like, oh, fuck this. You're in the F mode.
Or they'll fucking shoot your boner.
Or they would flight because you're down to F. See? It's the same thing. You go out, I guarantee if you and I went to fucking Fremont Street right now and said, hey, let's fight. And as soon as they said, all right, we'll fight you, we took down our pants and we fucking had banana hammocks on, they would be like, oh, fuck you guys. And they leave because they don't want to get F'd. We're in F mode. They're in flight mode. Unless they switch and they're like, we're in double F. They'd be like, oh, fuck. Then we definitely have to flight.
Yeah.
See?
And that is kind of a game changer. I get it.
Yep. Everything's changed in school. There's fucking, what the fuck is it called? Common Core Math. So we might as well do Common Core Fight, Flight, or F syndromes.
Then, okay, that could work. I see that now. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't love the idea, but I can see it.
Yeah. If somebody broke into your house and they're just like, I'm here to rob you. And you're just like, I'm going to fuck you. They'd be like, oh, I'm leaving. And then they would 100% leave.
Bye.
Never mind. This isn't the right address. Yeah.
I get it.
Like there's the thing where it's like, if you ever feel like there's somebody breaking into your house, you stand at the top of your stairs and you yell, 69. You see what you just did? You just laughed. And so if you hear somebody laugh at the bottom of the stairs, you know somebody broke into your house. But if you yell 69 and it's quiet, nobody broke into your house.
Yeah.
Nobody.
I can see that.
Nobody can ever not chuckle.
Yeah.
If all of a sudden you went to a fucking store and you're just like, 69, people like, and they would fucking laugh. This is the exact same thing. If you stood at the top of your stairs and yelled it, 69, you'd hear somebody like, and then you know somebody fucking broke in your house.
Yeah, that's true.
See? Boom. Yeah. PSA right there.
All right.
69.
That's going to be a shirt. That's going to be a shirt.
Just put 69 on a shirt. How you can legally do that?
If somebody breaks into your house, yell 69.
Yell 69. That's the only thing you got to do. Yell 69 and you'll live.
That's gonna
as
be on a
soon
shirt.
and then like next year we'll be like, hey, my fucking grandma yelled 69 and she was brutally murdered. Oh fuck. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you.
See?
Yeah.
Fucked up.
All right. You ready to close this one out?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for listening, and we will talk to you next time.
Yes, thank you everybody.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. This podcast is available on all major podcast networks and YouTube. If you like what you're hearing, please follow, like, and subscribe to us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.